Now, what's great about a steal is it is a one-day only price. So while it is, it always amazes me how flies get in here. It's like, you had to travel so
to
far.
get a tutorial, yes.
You're not ever gonna get out, buddy.
Totally.
So really quickly, to give you an idea of this, it's 24 hours only. And a lot of times our Beauty IQ steals don't even last 24 hours. Tonight, what you're bringing home is 3.4 ounces of the Luminous Body Perfecting Mousse. When you think about perfecting your skin tone and texture, finally someone listened and took it from head to toe that wasn't a self-tanner. This on its own is $38. We're then going to give you the Shadow and Light Bronze and Contour Perfector. So there's 2 colors in here. There's no shades to choose from. So when you think about one full size being $38, for $11 more you get the compact. It's an incredible value that when you think about how to get that gorgeous, softened dimension to your skin that's natural, that looks like God-given natural, like genetics, this is the duo that you want, because your friends will just say to you, God, you're so lucky you have great skin. Like, they don't know you contour. They don't know your body perfected.
Your little secret weapon that you're tucking away that you don't want anybody to know.
Yes. So let's start with the Luminous body. Or actually, where do you want to start?
Yeah, let's go. Let's start there.
Okay.
Yeah, totally. So this is our Luminous Body Mousse. Okay, so if you are looking, I want you to check out this texture. Now, I know I'm pretty deep in skin tone, so it might be a little bit difficult to see. But this is a gorgeous mousse that gives you a hint of warmth and light to the skin. What's so unique is its mousse texture. This just glides onto the skin. If you have veins, if you have varicose veins, if you have enlarged pores on your legs, on your arms, maybe you have discoloration, maybe you have tan lines that are coming through, I want you to see how, like, look at this difference. Here has nothing. This has been perfected with the mousse, and I'm a deeper skin tone. So what this is going to do for you is add a little bit of light, add a little bit of warmth, give you that silk stocking effect for your body, your face, your arms, your décolleté. You can put this all over. This is not a self-tanner. Let me say that again. This is not a self-tanner. This is a gorgeous mousse. It's a color cosmetic that's going to give you the effect of warmth, of light, of dimension, without looking like you're trying too hard, without looking like you got a lot of orange on the skin.
Yeah.
This is what I put on my legs before I do any shows. This is what I put on my legs.
I'm
just
looking
to
at
feel,
your legs.
like, seriously, it's what I put on my legs. I don't, obviously I'm brown year round. I don't put tanner on, but if I get a little tan lines, because I love to swim, I love to hike, I rub this on to really soften the illusion of that. Or there's days where maybe my foundation is looking a little chalky. I'll use this, mix it in, and add a little bit of warmth. So you'll see on Courtney's, let's show it on our different hands.
The top, I haven't put anything on there, and then on the bottom, this is kind of where you can see that evenness and again that warmth. And you know, I'm lighter than you are. You're warmer than I am. I love that any skin tone can use this.
I wanted them to see that. Like, and see your hand. Your hand has it here. You don't look orange.
No.
You don't look like a Cheeto.
No.
Right? You don't look like you're trying hard, but you got a little kiss by the sun look.
Yes.
And that's what I love of what we do. Again, why we're the authorities in complexion is you're never going to look overdone like you're trying too hard.
And then I think is what's so nice as well. And you know what I'm really excited about this, because obviously right now a lot of us have some great color because it is summer, but going into fall, like, there are those moments where you wear those tops that are like sleeveless and you're like, my arms like have not seen the sun clearly. Like, wow. I love that you can kind of throw this on.
Absolutely.
You know, and kind of get that warmth back. But my question is, like, do you need to let this dry? Like, if I'm going to put this on my arms, like, do I need to worry about what I'm putting on next or save this for your last
I mean,
step?
listen, I'll keep it real. Like, this is long wearing, it's comfortable, but this isn't the kind of product you want to put on with a white shirt after.
Got it.
I just want to keep it real because I don't want you to get this home. I don't want you to be disappointed. This is the kind of product you want to rub on your legs after you have your dress on. You want to rub on your shoulders after you have your dress on, but you want to ensure as well that there's no rub off. And I want you to be happy when you get this home, and I want you to know that this is something you can throw on very quickly, get a quick natural look, and not look like you're trying too hard. So you want to add a little bit. Now, I'm not going to add this to your face, but I want you to take it to your arms and body if you don't mind.
I thought you'd never ask.
But like, what I love what you're seeing with Courtney is like, how comfortable is that beautiful mousse?
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, first of all,
look at how different this looks already than your other arm. Like, that was seconds to perfection. Like, seriously, it makes your arm look more like toned and blurred and defined. If you just add a little bit of kiss of the sun, it works magic for your complexion. And if you don't have the luxury of going and tanning, then you can just rub this on, have this lightweight texture. You don't feel it. Like, conventional self-tanners and products that you put on the body feel tacky, feel sticky, and then you smell them because they're full of chemicals. This is a beautiful mousse that just kisses you with that warmth. gives you a little bit of light. So you can see the light bouncing off of Courtney's arm here.
I love that there's no streaks. Like that just
Right?
shows you like how effortlessly this blends into the skin.
You don't have to wear a mitt. You don't have to use a fancy brush. Again, use your God-given tools. I love like rubbing it on the décolleté. Obviously I have this like fancy situation going on here with my dress. But like if I did it and I had like Amber, do me a favor, can you just rub that on your décolleté for me? Like if you're a woman of color and you're like, what will this do for me? Do you see this like sheen coming to life on her collarbones? Like this adds a little light.
She is giving me life.
Yes.
Like Amber walks in like she's getting life, but I'm getting life.
She floats when she walks.
She does float when she walks.
But do you see that light bouncing off her collarbones? If you are a deeper skin tone and you're looking for that little magic product that adds a little bit of warmth, that softens the look of tan lines, that adds a little bit of light, you are going to love this. And particularly any woman of any skin tone, of any age, take it to your legs. Girl, you're gonna be looking all sexy for date night. Your husband's gonna be eyeing those legs because that's when you feel good. And you're gonna see Jill coming up. Jill's a lighter skin tone. And Jill's just rubbing that on. You know, she gets tan very easily, and you can just see that she's starting to warm up the complexion. She's getting a little bit of that mousse texture. Doesn't look like it's too heavy. She's even taking a little bit to her cheeks there just to warm it up. So again, if you want to add a little bit of warmth, you can pat that on. But this isn't rocket science.
No.
You know, it's just easy. And that's what I want you to have, like something easy.
And I gotta say, like the more that I look at my arms and legs, like you feel a little more svelte. Like this is the kind of thing that you put on in the morning and you're like, I had no idea like, I was America's Next Top Model. Like, and I'm not kidding. Like from the legs to the arms to even your complexion that you see.
Totally.
Wonderful piece. And remember, this is $38 on its own.
That's
but
amazing.
We move on to the second piece of the steal tonight, which is this dual contour color kit, which is gonna give you really the look that everybody's gonna be talking about for fall, which is minimalistic, but there's still definition. Minimalistic does not mean plain Jane.
Totally. So what you're getting, you're probably looking at this and you're like, what am I getting? So you're getting two shades to really contour, sorry. You're getting a deeper shade and a lighter shade. And what I want to explain to you is using powders is really the best way to contour. Now, I get this question all the time because contouring is all the rage. You're seeing a lot of cream contours. But let me tell you, as an artist and a product developer for years, powder is the best way to really add shape and dimension and depth to your face. It's the most natural looking way. If you're using liquids and creams, it can be difficult to manipulate. It can be difficult to blend. It can be difficult because you have to use brushes. You kind of have to be a pro. With powder, it's incredibly forgiving. So you're getting two different tones that really have a gray-based hue. Now that's what you want. When you're looking for a true contour product, you want it to have some gray depth because it's mimicking the look of a shadow. If it has too much red in it, it's going to make you look like you're taking in sun, and that's more of a bronzing property. That's not a contouring. So what you're doing is you're going to take first the deeper shade. You're gonna work that into the hollows of the cheek. And then you're gonna take the lighter shade and then you're gonna buff over that to create a natural, full kind of contour that's not just one dimensional. So I'm gonna show you on Courtney, and I live in this. I mean, I love cheekbones, so I'm always kind of carving mine out with that.
Yes.
So many of you have this brush at home. This is our Half Moon brush. You've probably gotten this for some of your other products. I'm gonna use it because this is probably what you have at home.
Okay.
So for Courtney, what I'm going to do is let me just turn your face a little bit this way, Courtney.
Okay.
We're gonna stop the powder right at the end of her brow bone because this is the hollow. So many women take that contour shade all the way to the top of the cheekbone, but this is where your blush goes. This is where your contour goes. Okay, so I really want to just teach you.
So it's like 2 inches of real estate
exactly,
by your ear.
Because we're gonna create that hollow. So suck your cheeks in for me. I just took a little bit of that deep. Yep, suck it in, a little fishy face. And now, excuse me, I have your hair here. Now we're just gonna slowly start to work it in. Now notice, I'm not going in with tons of product. I'm going little by little. And that's how we're gonna create the most natural looking effect. And again, stopping at the end here. So now I'm going into the hairline, I'm using that deeper shade, I'm taking any extra from that brush, just warming it up, and now also taking it to the chin. We're creating basically a number 3. Did you see how I did that? So now I'm gonna take the lighter shade, I'm gonna use the corner of the brush, the lighter shade, and I'm gonna go over that to make sure there's no lines of demarcation. So it looks really soft and pretty and natural.
So that kind of helps you, especially like if you're new to this and maybe you do a little too much too soon, just trying to get the hang of it.
Absolutely. So look in the camera, Courtney. Do you see how like now you have shape, now you have dimension? You look like maybe you took a little bit of, like a little couple pounds off, because that's what contouring does. That's the benefit of it, even though you don't need it, because my gosh, your body is beautiful.
Girl.
I'm like, I need to go home and run a couple of laps after this. But you can see she's got shape back. Her cheekbones are really popping, and that's just a simple technique of contouring. So we'll do the other. You want to try the other side?
Yeah, I'll try the. Can I use your brush?
Use the same brush. So again, a little goes a long way. Okay, so we're mimicking the look of a shadow. So she's just going in, working on that 2 inches right at the edge of her brow bone as a guide, creating the shape.
I gotta tell you, like I get the shakes because like I want to like take it down to like where my smile starts. This has already been like super informative and life-changing.
The whole point of a contour is to create shadow, and that's where we're using gray-based hues here that are really universal and creating shape and dimension to the face. So now you're taking it to the hairline. If you have a large forehead like I do, that's the best thing that you can do, is kind of create a little bit of shape onto the top of it to make it look a little smaller. And then if you really want to slim out the look of that chin, then you could take it onto the bottom of the chin there, again, creating that exterior 3 to the face. And now you've really contoured, but minimalistic. You're not overdone, you're not looking harsh. You're not looking like you're overly bronzed. It's this gorgeous little bit of dimension, a little bit of shift in the makeup. Do you see that?
Oh.
But it's so natural. And you can even take it, you could take a little eyeshadow brush, close your lids. Yep. If you have hooded lids, you want to create shape and depth. You could take a little bit of a shadow brush, go in, go a little bit higher than the crease of the lid there, and now you're creating more of a crease, of a shadow. And that's how you can really solve the look of heavy hooded lid. So you can see I'm doing like a little bit of a U here. Open your eyes. So you can use it to create that depth and shadow on the lids to really create shape on the lid. So one product does that all. You got the mousse for the body, you've got the contouring kit for your face. This is going to last you forever. You're gonna see it on a deeper skin tone with our kabuki brush. So some of you have bought our velvet blurring powder that comes with this brush. So you're seeing Amber apply it right on the hollows, focusing to the edge of the brow, not going too deep, and really creating that shadow effect of contouring to create shape and dimension to the face. If you have a really round face and you don't see your cheekbones and you want to kind of cheat the system, this is an optical illusion that you can do at home to kind of create those cheekbones. And you can see that beautiful depth. If you are deeper skin tone and you're wondering, will this show on me? I'm wearing it as well as Amber tonight, and it's creating that natural warmth and dimension.
Well, I want to remind you that what you're bringing home tonight as part of our Beauty IQ Steal is, of course, the Rising Star Award nominee brand BECCA that brought us 2 of their most innovative products that you get brand new tonight for truly an incredible price. But it is only for 24 hours, Beauty IQ.
Get it while it's hot.
You got to get the Luminous Body Perfecting Mousse, which a lot of you are asking on Facebook, can you wear it with your foundation? And yes, and even if you are so fair, it still gives you that incredible warmth to your skin that's very, very blendable and buildable as well. You're also getting the dual contour palette that you see with the shadow and light bronzer. This on its own is $38. You get the compact included, and you bring it home tonight for $49 and 3 easy payments as well. But get it while you can on beautyiq.com, because tomorrow it's not going to be here when it comes to 8 p.m. So you heard me mention BECCA is a Customer Choice Beauty Award nominee for
awesome.
Rising Star. You guys are loving them on Facebook. You're loving them on beautyiq.com. And we, of course, would like to invite you to vote for this amazing brand. So when you head on over to beautyiq.com, type in the search bar Beauty Awards, and what you'll be able to do there is find all of the different categories, such as the Rising Star, and you'll be able to place your votes on who you would like to win. And you'll find out next month sometime who those winners are. And that's always like a great show to tune into, because when they've won, they tend to give out really amazing values on things that you've never seen before. So like guiltily, I'm like, oh, we had plans. I'm sorry, I have to cancel. I have to buy more beauty products. So just saying, mark that on your calendar.